Will KL Rahul be retained by the Lucknow Super Giants or not? That is one of the biggest questions on everyone's mind. We all know how it went by between the two as far as the previous edition of the IPL is concerned. KL Rahul in the shortest format of the game. There are question marks over him and his ability in that particular format of the game as well. In all of this, do LSG retain him or not? He's the captain of the franchise. Remember, the first two seasons took them to the playoffs as well. Missed out the third time. But what do LSG do now? We're getting to know through certain reports at the moment that KL Rahul may not be retained by the franchise ahead of the IPL mega auction. But does that mean that they will not be going for him in the auction? Well, no. The report I'm talking about has been filed by the Times of India. It's an exclusive report in which they say that according to their sources, they will be going after KL Rahul, but how far will they be going for KL Rahul in the auction? That is something we will have to wait and see. Now, the same report also says that the reason behind not sticking with KL Rahul is his low strike rate. Those who made this decision are of the opinion that KL Rahul, while he may get a lot of runs, but the fact that he fails to catch up with the momentum of the game has not gone down well with the decision makers, and his slow strike rate is the reason why the franchise is not keen on retaining him. This report also talks about the 3 retentions then that they are planning to make as things stand. There's no KL Rahul over there in the 3 names that are, as I've already told you. But what are those 3 names that they're looking at? Number 1, as you would have guessed it, Mayank Yadav, the speed sensation, one that everyone's talking about. He's been fast-tracked. He's made his international debut as well. His name is right up top on the list. The second man on the list is Nicholas Pooran. Nicholas Pooran again needs no introduction, gives you the impetus in the middle overs, had a good last season as well. Nicholas Pooran also makes it to the list. There is another Indian though who happens to be one of the retentions, and that is Ravi Bishnoi. Ravi Bishnoi, however, you would be wondering as to how he is not ahead of Mayank Yadav, but the thing is, Mayank Yadav is a rare commodity. At his age, a Delhi player, hitting the deck hard, getting in excess of 155 clicks. In fact, averaging between 150, 155, you don't get such bowlers on a daily basis. And he happens to be a sole find of the franchise. The franchise has really invested in Mayank Yadav. They believe that they are his discovery, so they want to go all in for Mayank Yadav, and maybe he will be the first name on the retention list, and maybe the second or the third name then would be that of Ravi Bishnoi, because that's going to mean shelling out a sizable amount of money even if they are to go with these 3 retentions. Remember, 18 crores, 14 crores, 11 crores. These amounts you will have to give to the top 3 retentions. What they are planning to do, the Lucknow Super Giants, is that they are looking at retaining 2 uncapped players as well, and they do have those 2 names sorted out as well as per this report, and that is of Ayush Badoni, and the other name that they've zeroed in on is Mohsin Khan. Let's see how is it that things really pan out when the auction day comes, what their strategy will be. We still await an official word from the franchise, but the Times of India suggesting that these are the retentions that they have in mind, and the big takeaway being that KL Rahul is not in the scheme of things, which also, by the way, tells me one more thing, that the Lucknow Super Giants will be looking for a captain. So the stakes are high if you're an Indian player with some leadership experience in the past. Lucknow Super Giants also could be one of those teams which will be on the lookout for a new captain. KL Rahul, things not going his way as things stand.